Hey man, say man, we're back with another video, and as you can see, I got a lot more energy today. For one, I had some good sleep. I think that's all I really needed was some good sleep. And then two, it's a nice sunny day today, so the sun is always rejuvenating for me. Something that allows me to pick up my energy. So today I got some energy, and today was also a W day. We won on US 30 today. I actually sent out two trades. One on gold that I did not take just because we were already at all-time highs. I don't really like taking trades at all-time highs, man. I need some more data to be printed, and then I'll take some trades. So for now, I'm gonna sit out on gold until we get more data. And then for US 30, we was at a great point for potential buys today, and I took it, and we was able to land about $800, a little over $800 on my funded account, and then about $200, maybe a little bit more than that, on my personal account. So those are the two things that I traded today. I did not trade Apex today, but I'll probably trade that tomorrow. But yeah, let me stop yapping and get into this breakdown on how I was able to make a couple $100 today. And also, a couple $100 on a funded account is amazing. A couple $100 on my live account is amazing. I'm also going to show you guys kind of like my, I don't really want to get too deep into the numbers, but just kind of how I'm tracking and how I want to compound my live account. Obviously I'm not taking no funds out of it. I'm really just trying to stack, right? So I'm going to show you guys more in depth about that particular part. But while you guys are here, I'm gonna show you guys the actual setup that I took today, and make sure you guys are tapping in on why. I don't want these things to just be flying by you guys' head as far as every time I'm doing these breakdowns. Take them, and then try to figure out, why I'm doing it. Try to figure out if it helps, if it's something that you guys could use for your own, trading, and use it to help you. I don't want to just be doing these trade breakdowns and it's not being put to use by you guys. This is really why I'm doing it for myself, for one, as a visual journal for myself, but for two, to kind of help you guys, because it's free knowledge. Obviously not everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna be for free, but at the same time, why not give you guys the knowledge of how I'm getting into trades, so you can take it and you can do it yourself. You can look at this video, go back on your charts and see, hey, could I have hit the same setup? Could I have taken the same setup? Do I see the charts the same as her? Even if you don't see the charts the same, because everybody different, right? That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is how you trade, could you have hit or got into the same trade as me? Take these and then use it as something that's very beneficial for your own trading style. So even if you don't trade like me, and if you do trade like me and you ain't tapped into the damn Discord, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Get in the Discord. It's free. I don't know what else I could give to you. It's free. I'm sending out the trades to my team, to people in my Discord, and they taking them and they winning. So get into the Discord, tap in, man. All right, let's get into this trade breakdown. All right, man. So here is the trade that I ended up taking for US 30. What was this? Right at a 2-to-1 risk to reward. I ended up getting out at this supply right here, which is perfect because we end up it looks like we're gonna continue up, but we end up coming back down. But yeah, let me show you guys why I end up getting into this. I'm gonna break it down from start to finish. All right, so we do the same thing every day, right? I mark off my previous day high and my previous day low, trying to see where price is trying to go, right? Yesterday's price, it was a lot of news yesterday, right? We had CPI, and it did this big ass, wonky ass wick, right? Taking out this low, but also tapping into a fair value gap that was sitting right here. Perfect, right? So we tapped into the displacements. The imbalances, right? We tapped into the imbalances for a majority of this move up here, right? We still kind of got some small stuff right here, but for the majority of the move, we tapped into it. So buys are prevalent in this area. So we go down to, I believe I went down to the 1 hour. All All right, so my areas of interest are always going to be liquidity or fair value gaps, right? My areas of interest are always going to be liquidity or fair value gaps. So there was 2 areas of interest for me. It was going to be this area right here where we have liquidity just sitting right there, or it was going to be this area right here where we have, I think it was on the 30-minute, where we have a fair value gap, right? So those are 2 areas of interest for me, and all I'm trying to do is wait until price reaches there to see what it does. I don't do anything until price gets there, and I wait and see how it reacts, right? So during the open, we made this huge move up. I think in the beginning we was like in this area, and price had just like shot up, and I'm like, I'm not getting in that because I see price has 2 areas of interest, right? The reason I have this area of interest right here is mainly because on the daily we did not have a wick, and I know price has to form some sort of wick, especially on the daily time frame, before I'm trying to get into the trades, right? It has to produce a wick. So I'm sitting on my hands, right? Sitting on my hands until price does what I need it to do. So I wait for my first area of interest, see how price reacts. Price completely just blasted through that first area of interest, right? So that's invalid. Second area of interest, fair value gap. This is going to be my main area of interest, just because we have a fair value gaps in this area, and then I believe on the 4-hour we have the 200 EMA sitting right there as well. So 2 confirmations right there of why this may be a great area of interest, right? Also on the 4-hour, we don't have any other imbalances on the 4-hour, right? So perfect area to buy if it presents itself. All right, so let's go down to the lower time frame so I can kind of break down why I got in. I'm gonna go down to the 5-minute. All right, so now we're on the 5-minute. We're in my area of interest, and I'm like, when should I get in, right? Obviously, you can get in on the break, the first break, which I did, but I also went to the 1-minute. And on the 1-minute, all I need is for price to show me some sort of market structure shift on the 1-minute as well, right? Now we didn't get a true market structure shift, but once price took out this low here, came down, right? Tried to come back up. I don't know if you guys can see this here. Tried to come up in this area, failed, right? And then shot back up and closed above that area. Perfect for me. Now all I need is for the 5-minute to show some sort of bullish momentum and closing, right, above that area of interest that I showed you on the 1-minute. If it closed above that, it's great for me, because it's sometimes hard to kind of find, because a US 30 moves so fast, it's sometimes hard to try to figure out where you're supposed to get in, right? Is price going to move from this area, or are we going to get a little fake out? So I usually don't use the 1-minute, but today I used the 1-minute for confirmation, not entry, but for confirmation that, okay, we might want to push up from here. And then it so happened to close and give me that break of the candle. And then I originally had my stops below this low right here. But then as price pushed up, I tried to minimize my risk, and then my target was this supply right here. So that's all that I really needed. Price pushed up extremely fast, and we hit this within less than 10 minutes, or about 10 minutes. And I love days like that when price hits your TP extremely fast, and then you can just be done with your day, because this I sent out, and then I sent out gold. Let me show you the gold trade, because remember I told you I did not take it just because we're at all-time highs. I hope you guys understood why I took this, right? Outside of just being a fair value gap, outside of the 4-hour, you know what I'm saying, having the 200 EMA right there, we also have liquidity all in this area that price needs to take. And if you do kind of like support and resistance, you know what I mean, we needed price to come because we have support, so resistance, and then we just needed price to come and make some sort of support in this area. So if that's how you trade, but for me, all I really needed was those few things to happen, and then I entered. All I really needed was a fair value gap to be respected, for the EMA to be on my side on the higher time frame, and then for the lower time frame to give me confirmation of entry, and it did. But yeah, so let's jump into gold. And gold, I did not get in, but obviously hindsight, you know what I'm saying, I wish I did. Simple fact is, look at where it's at, right? Like, it gave me that 1 to 5, a 1 to 5. Like, stuff like this kind of frustrates me when I don't get into I start questioning just because of where we are. But then again, it saved me a couple times before, so I'm just gonna, even if I miss stuff, I just gotta be like, put it behind me and just move on, you know what I mean? But I did send this out to my Discord, so whoever took it, they were able to win off this. The reason I got in, I sent this was just as simple as price is breaking a previous day high. I go down to the 15-minute, wait for price to show me that we're ready to buy, right? So we broke structure on the 15-minute. We also broke these structures over here where price did close on that 15-minute, and then on the 5-minute we closed above the previous day high, and all I needed was price to tap into my area of interest. I think this was a 15-minute fair value gap that I had sitting right here, but then on the 5-minute is where I would have potentially entered if I did, and then went off that. And you could have also got in off this demand if you wanted to, and you probably got a better risk to reward, to be honest. But I didn't get in, unfortunately. But you see it won. So those were the two trades that I end up, let me show you guys, sending to my Discord. Come on, I hate when it does this. Stop it. All right, I don't know why it's doing that, but I end up sending the gold. Here's the gold trade that I end up sending out, and then not even 10 minutes later it hit TP. And then US 30 trade I sent at 8:50 a.m. right, that this is what I was looking for, and then 9:21, so about 30 minutes later it all played out, and it hit TP. So easy peasy, great two trades that I ended up sending out. And then hopefully you guys, again, if you guys are not in the Discord, you tripping. No, I'm just playing. But I mean, take advantage of it. All right, it's free. I want you guys to be able, if you're saying that you want a community, if you're saying that you want a place to where you can trade with like-minded individuals who are not only just, I'm not sending out signals, right? I'm sending you ideas that I'm hoping you guys understand why I'm doing it. So I want you to understand the bigger picture, not just take the signals, right? I hope that I'm teaching you guys why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you have my strategy, you would understand exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, exactly why I'm taking the trades that I'm taking, right? Whether it's scalps, whether it's intraday trades, whatever it is, you understand why I'm doing it. So tap in if you haven't already. Let me show you two things, because I know I said I was going to show you the compound daily. So two things I'm going to show you is Tradeovate, right? So we have my, I think, $800 that I made on my Express account, and then let me show you this, which is my TradeZella. I use it for journaling and keeping track of my wins and my losses for the personal account, right? So end up making $230 today, which is perfect. But let me show you, this is what I really want to show you. So I use compound daily, right? All I did was I put in my starting amount, how much I had in my personal account, right? This is what I want to start it with. This is what I started with. This is how much I want to make on a daily on this account by percentage. So I want to make at least 20% which means I'm probably risking 10%. Or sometimes I may be risking 20% to maybe 40%. It just depends. But on average, I want to make 20% on this account on a daily basis if I trade it, right? I put in just 90 days. I don't really have a time frame. I just put 90 days out, right? So I give myself a chance to really take my time with it, right? The daily interest investment is 100%, which means I'm not withdrawing any money out of it. So 100% include weekends. No, I do not trade weekends. And then I started it on Monday. So this basically, I don't care about this number right here. This particular number is extremely outrageous, because ain't no fucking way in 90 days I should have that much money in my account if I'm not over leveraging. But according to them, this is how much I should make in 90 days. I ain't tripping on it. I'm not worried about it. That's not my goal. My goal is to be consistent. My goal is, even if I make losses, I'm having a good risk management, right? So according to the daily, today I should have about $1,000 in my account, right? I do have that. I probably have a little bit more. I'm at about 1,300. So I'm a little past my goals, which is perfect because it gives me a little wiggle room just in case I take losses. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is what I use to kind of help myself as a guide to where I want to be, so that I'm not trying to make buku money in one day. Like, if you can see this, I'm making, on average, the first week I'm making $200 a day, right? Easy, $200 a day. The first day I made 100, the goal was like $100. So this is great if you're trying to build your personal account, to kind of see an idea of what you need to do and how much you need to risk in order to get there. Because if I'm trying to make $122, I'm probably risking $50 something, right? $60. Like, understand, like, this is great as far as risk management and how you want to kind of look at your account in order to build it. So right now, my goal for next week is to end the week around that. What's next week? The 21st. So on the 21st, around the 20th, I should have about $3,000 in my account. Perfect, right? And if I'm trying to make $500, I'm risking $250 on a $3,000 account, and I'm risking $250. To me, personal account, right? It's not prop firm. This is not none of that. On a personal account, this is great risk management for me. On a personal account, right? I'm risking a little bit more. I'm risking 10%, not 1%. I'm not doing that $5, $10 thing. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to make money. So I'm risking 10% of what so if I have $2,600 in my account, I'm risking $260. Right? So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Let me put my face back on here. I just want to show you guys that, and what I'm trying to do as far as my personal account. If you're trying to see, I'm not going to be showing you guys all this every day, because at some point, I want to be super aware and just cautious of people trying to count my bank account, you know what I'm saying, as I increase my bank account. So I'm not going to be showing this all the time, but come on now, let me show you guys today. After today, I'm not showing again my Tradeovate personal account, so you guys can see that I really make money on my personal account, and it's not capped, right? Again, I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but for the sake of this video, I will show it. And then again, after today I'm not showing any more personal funds that I'm making. Maybe the prop firm accounts every now and then I'll show, but personal funds I'm not showing after today. All right, let me show you guys Tradeovate, and that's where we're at. Again, according to my breakdown, the compound daily, I'm supposed to be at 1,060 by today, and then but I'm at 1,300, almost 1,400, and I made 250. So good. All right, we're good. We're on track, and we take it day by day. All right, that's all I have. I will see you guys on the next one. Tomorrow we are live trading with my Discord, so if you're not in it, tap in if you're trying to live trade with me. Link in the description. What else? Strategy, link in the description. I will see you guys on the next video. All right, peace.
Yo, Blaze be going up.